Ready to go?
Yeah, got my boots.
Got your boots?
My other boots.
We'll pile in, we'll shove off.
All right.
Dennis's unique study of the cypress trees in the mid-Atlantic region has yielded some fascinating clues regarding the climate conditions the Roanoke colonists faced.
So Dennis, what are we gonna do when we get there?
We'll pick our tree,
Yeah.
and the rings of that tree has a story to tell.
That story will relate to the lost colony.
It can. What we have to do is take a sample of those rings, and not only do we count the number of rings so that we can determine the age of the tree, but we also measure the widths of those rings.
So the wider the ring, the wetter the ear.
That's exactly right.
Which tree are we going to?
It's this large tree, about 100 feet in.
As we work our way deeper into the swamp, it's obvious why Dennis suggested the rubber boots. He's also provided me with climbing gear so we can scale the cypress tree.
Okay.
But first, we need to get to it.
Watch your step. Pretty good mud, huh?
That is nice mud. Ooh. It's kind of squishy.
Keep going, Josh. Not much farther.
All right.
And here is our tree.
Dennis has brought me to this cypress tree to take a core sample. By boring into the heart of this centuries-old giant, we can collect a cylindrical core that illustrates the water conditions over the tree's lifespan.
Length of rope called a lanyard.
Dennis explains that the best place to core this cypress is some 10 feet up from the base. Since I've never climbed a tree with spikes and a harness, Dennis shows me how it's done.
All right.
That makes sense?
Yeah, well, you know, it looks okay. Let's see how it actually goes. Okay. I think I'm in a good spot now. There we go. Okay.
Got it.
Wow, I can see what you mean about those spikes having to be really tight. This is some work.
Good job. Step below your lanyard.
All right. Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
Josh, welcome. What we have here is a tool called an increment borer, and it's essentially a hand-turned drill. You want to aim for the center of the tree.
Last time I did this, I used an electric drill. I'm starting to slide.
This one makes you appreciate that electric drill a little more.
All right.
We have this piece that's called the extractor.
Yep.
You should take that, don't drop it, push that in,
Okay.
feed it
Gently.
gently. Now you want to pull the extractor gently outward, and you should have a core.
I don't know, Dennis. I'm not doing it right. And this is not easy to stand up here this long.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow.
Look at that, it's a beauty.
It's a worm.
It's a great core.
We decide to head back to solid ground to discover what the core can teach us.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. My whole body, figure 180 pounds, is being sent into the tree on these little spikes. Hurts.
For over 20 years, Dennis has collected core samples just like this one throughout the mid-Atlantic.
And here, my friend, are the pieces.
Okay.
Have to reassemble these in the proper sequence.
Working with colleagues at the University of Arkansas, he's developed a master sequence of climate conditions on Roanoke Island, spanning
That's good.
800 years.
What can you tell me about the conditions that the settlers faced?
The worst drought in the last 800 years in this region occurred between 1587 and 1589,
Oh, really?
which is precisely the last attempt to settle Roanoke Colony.
So any attempt that the settlers would have made to farm or to even just provide a livelihood would have been a real challenge. So this could explain some of the conditions that led to the colony getting lost.
That's right.
You can learn all that just from studying tree rings.
That's exactly right.
That's incredible.